We are in Texas, and if you're in Texas, you have to talk to the biggest star in boxing in Texas, Errol Spence Jr., the unified welterweight champion, coming off a win over Danny Garcia. Errol, a lot of questions about you going into that fight, coming off the accident. It seemed like you answered every one of them. How did you feel about the way you fought?
I feel great, man. It was a lot of ring rush, but I feel great fighting a great champion like Danny Garcia. And it just showed, hard work pays off. And just coming back from my injury and from my accident, I feel great, and I'm ready to get back in the ring.
You had some hard sparring sessions before that Garcia fight, but you never know what's going to happen until you get in the ring. How did you feel getting hit for the first time?
I'm not going to say it felt good, but, it just felt good to be back. And I think I answered a lot of questions that my coach and my dad had. They want to see how I react when I get hit, or how I act and how my body will react. And everything worked out, and I had some hard sparring, guys that could really punch. And, I took the punches well and gave it back, and I reacted well, so we decided to go on with my career.
Did you feel like the same Errol Spence that was there before the accident?
I felt better. I felt like I was just, more focused, more into it, and, just listening to my coach and getting back to, to the plan and getting back to the basics, basically, and, making everything work and just listening to everybody and making sure that I was on point. And that's why I picked a guy like Danny Garcia, and I didn't want a guy, a tune-up, or somebody that I could easily roll over. I wanted a champion, because I knew, especially after sparring and after the workouts, that I knew that, I was back and I could easily, take a real test and show everybody that, I am the same guy after the car accident.
Now, I follow you on social media, like a lot of people do, and there was a graphic that was thrown up recently of all the top welterweights, and you commented like, look, what are we doing here? I beat several of the guys on this graphic. Can we be done with everybody else but Terence Crawford? Can we just do Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford?
I mean, that could happen. We got to see how it goes. But, like I said, I can move up to 160 and fight Canelo Alvarez.
Look, I want to get to that, but there's always going to be questions until you and Crawford fight. How optimistic, if at all, are you that you can get Crawford in 2021?
I think it could happen. I mean, just for, Al and the Bob to sit down and, for Bob to start lying. So we'll see. But I think it definitely could happen next year. They just got to sit down and talk and, go over numbers and things like that. But it definitely could happen. But like I said, I'm the big dog at the welterweight division, and he gotta take a back seat and take that 60-40 or 70-30, wherever we give him.
Well, you've talked about the limited amount of time you have left at 147. You're a big guy. You're eventually going to move up in weight. You've made comments that you would like to face Canelo Alvarez at some point. He's fighting tonight at 168. He said, hey, I'm interested in Errol Spence. What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80-70% of who I really am at 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got the WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. I had an IVF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there easily.
How would Spence Canelo go?
Well, I think it'd be all-out war. Have it at the AT&T Stadium, 100,000 plus.
I think it'd be a heck of a fight, but you have some business first. Errol, great to see you. Congratulations on a terrific performance.
Thank you.